Hey everybody, it's the 13th Wolfman. You know what? I went out to the movies today and I saw actually, something that I don't think I would watch on a regular basis, but I saw the movie Only the Brave. This is the story of the Granite Mountain Hotshots. You know, they're the wilderness firefighters. Josh Brolin plays the leader of the group. Jennifer Connelly plays his wife. You've got Jeff Bridges as, I don't know, he's a fire chief, if I remember right. Andy McDowell is in this, and then a bunch of Taylor Kish, I think is how you pronounce his name. He's in it, but it's like, then after that there's like a bunch of not nobodies, but lesser knowns, and I really don't know who any of these people are. I like the movie. It starts out where basically Josh Brolin and his crew are trying to get certified to become hotshots. Right now, at the beginning of the movie, they're just basically a tier 2, team that takes orders instead of giving them. They don't get to make the choices out there in the wilderness. They have to wait for the hotshots to show up to tell them where they want the lines cut and burns and all this stuff. And they're trying to I guess they've been trying for like 4 years to get certified to become hotshots for their own area. And that's what a lot of the movie is about, them struggling to make the grade, so that they can do this. And there's a few personal stories in this movie, like Josh Brolin and Jennifer Connelly being married, and they struggle with their own demons. And there's a new kid on the block. In the movie, his name is Brendan, and he's a junkie. He's a loser. He's just a nobody. And then he finds out that some girl that he slept with a few months back, got knocked up by him. He tries to change his life around, and he joins this crew. That's really all I'm going to tell you about it, because there's a lot going on. The movie is 2 hours and 10 minutes long. It's an interesting movie. It's a very, very interesting movie. I have one minor flaw with this movie, and at the end of the movie they tell you that you find out that there's 20 people on the crew. And we don't really get to know any of this crew very well. We get to know who Eric is, which is Josh Brolin. We get to know who Brendan is, and his roommate. We know him a little bit, Mac. But we don't, there's 17 other guys. We really don't get to know the inner workings of the rest of this crew. And it was one of my minor complaints. The movie is 2 hours and 10 minutes long. I think there could have been a few more personal stories in there. It's like I said, it's my minor complaint about this movie. That's the one thing I didn't really care for. The rest of it, I loved this movie. I thought it was well done. Speed bumps. What can you do? You can't really take them out of the road. Overall, I would give this movie. I really like this movie. I think a lot of people should see it, just because it's an interesting film. I give it a 3 3/4 out of 4. Mama Wolf, she said she'd give it 4. She's better than I am. She's saying 4 chainsaws out of 4. Like I said, that one tiny little minor complaint. Other than that, it's a good movie. It's well acted. And Jennifer Connelly, I said this when we were walking out of the theater. I'm like, you know what? Jennifer Connelly can make a movie with anybody. You could put her in just about any situation, and she looks like she belongs there. And I can't say that about, every actor or actress out there. But she just seems like she just slides into these roles and belongs in this world. Married to a fireman, or, I don't know. you know, teaching, not teaching, but controlling bugs with her mind and creepers, you know. But yeah, she's just a great actress. It's a good movie. I loved it. Check it out. Always like, subscribe, share, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have you seen this movie? If not, do you plan to? Comment. With that, I'm the 13th Wolfman. Of course, I'm on the prowl.